Hello and welcome back to Deus Machina Demonbane. Behold its loathsomeness. Behold its sinister majesty. And through its terrible eyes are yet closed in the sleep of death. Your thoughts, Master of the Necronomicon? Is it not magnificent? Does its beauty not terrify you? And when those eyes open, all the world will become a land of demons. Indeed, that is our desire, Grandmaster. Level S emergency. Level S emergency. Raising alert level to maximum. Repeat. So this is Cthulhu. How terrible. So this is what Hadao Kuzu warned us would happen. This is a serious failure. Who will take responsibility? Just who was it who called Black Lodge a mere gang? What? You're the one who laughed at the misoteric sorcerers and called them nutjob occultists? This is why I recommended bringing the Hadao Group's defensive plan before the Congress. The unsightly squabble is interrupted by the sound of a fist slamming on the table. All eyes focus at the Secretary of Defense, who glares back at them unflinchingly. We don't have the leisure of searching for scapegoats. That monster is not just some King Kong. This is a threat to the entire nation. No, to the very survival of Earth. Mr. Secretary, what are you suggesting we do? Mr. President? The Secretary of Defense looks at the President, who's been watching the conference silently. Now the President speaks for the first time. What is it? The Secretary responds clearly, and without the slightest hesitation. Mr. President, I recommend the use of nuclear weapons against Cthulhu. That may well be one of the best sentences I have ever uttered. Christ, this room is dusty. I really need to actually go round it properly with a duster at some point, but I'm too lazy, that's the problem. A gasp arises from the assembled members. Only the President appears unperturbed. The Secretary of Defense looks directly into the President's eyes. That's ridiculous. You want to use nuclear weapons over American soil? Have you lost your mind? And tell me what other choice we have. If that Grandmaster is the beast from the Bible, then that demon god is Satan himself. Are you suggesting we wait for reinforcements from the Almighty? But if we use a nuke, then Arkham City will be... The conference falls silent. The Secretary turns to the President one more time. Mr. President, please accept the responsibility of becoming the most reviled President in American history. Everyone waits intently for the President's decision. His eyes are closed in deep thought. And the next time his eyes open, there's no doubting. Very well. I approve the use of nuclear weapons against the hostile target above Arkham City. Have people not seen Independence Day? You know how this ends, right? How uncouth. Suddenly, Master Therion looks to the sky and frowns. Before I can wonder what's going on, a transmission comes in from the Princess. Mr. Deju! What's going on? This is terrible! Calm yourself before speaking. A nuclear missile was just launched at Arkham City. What? Nuclear missile? It takes me a while to understand the meaning behind those insane words, and the panic hits me all at once. A nuke? Why the hell would they... It was most likely launched by the US government in order to destroy that floating monster. Gonna sacrifice Arkham City for that? Oh, this is fucking nuts. Anyway, return to base now. Those underground facilities might be able to run away. Not sure as hell like to, but we're a little crucified at the moment. No matter how hard I struggle, the Golden Sword's piercing Demonbane won't budge an inch. Shit! Master Therion laughs mockingly as I desperately try to break free. Even when ridiculing us, his voice is as beautiful as the sound of a bell. It pisses me off! The Golden Beast speaks. Be at ease, dear Koru. This god is not one to be faced by mere human weapons. However, it is slightly infuriating. Oh, let's see. Liber Legis disintegrates, breaking into countless geometric shapes that melt into the sky like a fog before the sun. So he's mastered instantaneous teleportation. Damn demon. The hell is he doing? The nuclear missile streaks towards Cthulhu. Space suddenly warps in its path. A meaningless mass of geometric shapes comes together to form Liber Legis. The flame of Hermes that man coveted. For giving man fire, Prometheus was bound in chains to have his intestines torn up by birds forever. Yet man turned his back on him and now uses the flame to burn the world as though it were his to do with as he pleases. How absurd gods and men are. Liber Legis raises its right hand towards the missile, a magic pattern glowing on its open palm. No. Wait. Etheldria? Master Therion interrupts Etheldria's control. Liber Legis lowers its hand. Etheldria looks at her master with confusion. Master? Why? To answer barbarity with barbarity is the height of boorishness. I think a touch of elegance is called for here. At those words, the young man leaps into open air. His body falls as though being swallowed by the night. Master! Stand aside, Etheldria! The missile streaks past Liber Legis, and something mind-blowing happens. As the missile approaches rapidly, Master Therion grabs hold of it, and then, as effortlessly as getting on a bike, he stands atop the screaming missile. With Master Therion riding it, the weapon continues to burn towards Cthulhu. 3,000 meters. 2,000. 1,500. Heh. 1,000. 800. 500. Ah! The missile's going to impact Cthulhu! Ah! Ah! Mr. Tissue! 400. 300. 200. 100. Damn! Shit! 0. Nah! It happens the instant the missile makes contact with Cthulhu. Standing from the tip, the weapon disintegrates. Atomic decomposition. Master Therion's magic has erased the missile's existence. With the missile he was standing on gone, Master Therion alights on top of Cthulhu. Upon his face is a joyful grin, his mouth a gaping void. His mocking laughter echoes through the skies of Arkham. The missile has vanished. Impossible. Just what's happening here? How could something so absurd happen? The uproar in the conference room suddenly ceases. Something is growling. The sound of a beast that is not a beast. All eyes turn to a corner of the ceiling. The head of some creature is emerging from the angle. It resembles a dog. It is unlike any dog that has ever existed. Soon the whole body emerges and the monster falls to the floor. Starved and thin, its body is pure corruption, as though all the evil in the universe has been condensed into one creature. And more than one. Creatures are emerging from every angle in the room. Ah! Someone lets out a little scream, and at the sound the pack of vile beasts attacks. Ah! His joy approaches madness. Overwhelmed with mirth, Master Therion begins to dance atop Cthulhu's vast head, and he sings. His song is light and cheerful with a slight trace of longing. Master Therion's singing fills the night of Arkham City. Am I about to have to sing while doing the voice of a crazy person? Okay, I'm having a large... I'm going to quickly top up my drink and take a big swig before I attempt this because... Well, let's face it, my singing voice is awful at the best of times. It doesn't stop me singing, but... Okay. Well, she knows your footsteps... What the hell was that? Well, she knows your footsteps, your own determined gait. Every morning waiting, me a memory of late. Should something e'er happen to me, who will under the lantern be? Help! Help! No! No, it hurts! Mama, it hurts! It wasn't me! I didn't do anything, I'll give you all the money you want! Just... The crunching of bones, tearing of meat, feasting, feasting, feasting. Blood is everywhere, giving much needed colour to the dark situation room. Mr. President, hurry! Please run! Ah! The foul creatures consume the Secretary of Defense right before the President's eyes, gobbing flesh, intestines, bones alike with insatiable fury. Soon there's nothing but a pool of blood. All else has vanished within their bottomless bellies. The hounds turn to the president's next, seeking a new prey. Oh, my beloved Lily Marley! My beloved Lily Marley! No. This has to be a joke, right? Even a nuclear missile is useless against him. Rory falls into a chair. Fear of Master Therion is eating into her soul, leaving behind only resignation and despair. Only the face of her grandfather remains to protect the depths of her heart. Grandfather, so this is the enormity of the despair you faced. It's falling apart. The last bastion of strength is crumbling. From my quiet existence, and from this earthly pale, like a dream you free me, with your lips so hale. When the night mists swirl and churn, then that lantern I'll return. Rory's strength scatters like dust in the wind. Yet when everything else has failed her, there is something she clings to, until the very end. Something she wants so desperately to believe in. Tears in her eyes, Rory cries his name with all the explosive power of her emotion. Demonbane! Mr. Deus Machina! Oh, my beloved Lily Marley! Oh, my beloved Lily Marley! How the hell am I supposed to beat that monster? Black Lodge! Master Therion! Cuthulu! You look quite satisfied, Grandmaster. It is a temple come throne room. The divine flesh has ceased to consume and now lies in pulsating masses around the floor. From the empty room, a woman gazes over the empty chamber as she drinks luxuriously from the glass of crimson liquid in her hand. The curtain call approaches, and this fun festival comes to an end. For now. For the 1,000 millionth time, the story ends, that it might begin again. A glorious finish is called for. The liquid dribbles down her jaw, then traces the line of her throat, where an even redder tongue laps it up. Naya speaks into the silence, joy in her face and passion in her voice. Now then, what are you doing, Kuru? Oh, aren't you ready yet, Kuru? Look at how eagerly the Grandmaster awaits you. Look at how fiercely I long for you. Come, show me a great drama. Master Therion is the one who weaves comedy with the evil and God-freeing key, and you are the one who spins tragedy with justice and the God-slaying blade. You are two sides of the same coin, the two melodies of the earth's rhapsody. Come, come, come! Let the curtain fall on this play, and let the curtain rise on another. Al suddenly fills my vision, steaming mad and in tiny mode for some reason. Her sudden appearance makes me speechless. Kuru. Her head is slightly lowered, her voice thick and throaty. I flinch back from the intense aura building around her. What? Her eyes flash. Damn you! You call yourself a man? Ah! He gives me a crushing punch that could knock out the world heavyweight champion, sending me down in a spray of blood and shattered teeth. Where the hell does all that strength come from? Glaring down at me with regal majesty, she berates me with the fury of a thunderstorm. Is that thing hanging between your legs just for show? Is that flaccid thing the same one that was so eager to... wow. That's yeah. Okay, I'm gonna finish this line and maybe the next line, and then I'm gonna have to end this part. So, is that flaccid thing the same one that was so eager to taste my flesh in the Deep One's cave? Shame on you, you impotent fool! Well, I think with her being very polite to us, that's a reasonable point to end this part. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next.